Over the course of 18 months, this cultural anthropologist traveled the New York State Hudson River corridor to talk to people about ticks, their bites, and the diseases they carry. Lyme disease was the focus of my research and its preventive behaviors, and it spread through the bite of a black-legged tick. You can see a picture of a black-legged tick on the slide. And as I focused on my research about how people understand risk from tick bites and the diseases they carry, people talk to me about their Lyme disease experiences. And they said to me one phrase: you don't get it until you get it. And they use this phrase to underscore the realities of what I call their Lyme biographies, meaning the realities of what they experienced and suffered from having this disease, and their finances and their personal relationships and their health and more. And so, if Lyme disease is known through experience, as they emphasized to me, could the same be said of Lyme disease risk? And so I asked, one of the driving research questions for my study was, do people's regional relationships with the land, the environment, and their social relationships shape their Lyme risk biographies? And so my multi-sited approach helped me answer this question. People in the lower corridor in the mid-Hudson region told me ticks were everywhere. And as I dug into the meaning of that statement, I realized they didn't just mean that they were under fallen leaves. Their presence, their sign, the sign of ticks was in their mind as they looked out on their lawn, a beloved extension of their home, but also in the bodies of their friends, family, and pets that suffered from the disease. But upcountry, it was a different story. This also includes the Adirondack Park, which is surrounded by a blue line. And there, people told me there was no way Lyme disease could be there. And it was very hard to believe a tick and Lyme were there, even though the data said differently. And they told me it was a tough environment for a tough people. And ticks were a faraway problem for flatlanders to worry about. And so my research demonstrates the intersection of regional identities and tick infectious disease preventive actions or lack thereof. My work also advances infectious disease studies and social science intersections, where we look to understand how people use infectious disease knowledge and use preventive behaviors. And it has practical applications for health communicators and their interventions, which look to reduce the impacts of infectious disease in everyday life. Thank you.